for an authoritarian that awesome, I guess words are not enough. Tributes to a great leader must show, not tell.
A new proposal by House Republicans to rename Washington Dulles International Airport after Donald Trump.
Brendan Carr, the FCC chairman, was seen wearing a gold pin of Trump's face.
A congresswoman introduced a bill to add President Trump to Mount Rushmore.
That would make President Trump's birthday a national holiday.
Put President Trump's likeness on the $100 bill.
A brand new $250 bill featuring Donald Trump's face.
He's going to be on all our money and all our f***ing mountains. Undocumented migrant from El Salvador, married an American woman, has a kid, living the American dream. Until the Trump administration sent him to an El Salvadorian mega prison by, and I'm quoting the Justice Department here, if I may, is an administrative error. If only there was a convenient and timely way that the prisoner could be brought back to the United States that wouldn't really inconvenience either nation.
President Bukele at the moment flying from El Salvador to Washington, D.C.
What? Saints be praised! Bukele can just give Garcia a ride. You don't even have to give Garcia the middle seat. I'm sure Garcia would just grab the wing and Tom Cruise it over here if he had to. But sadly, Bukele arrived at the White House with just the Miami club promoter clothes on his back and a pocket full of excuses.
Can President Bukele weigh in on this? Do you plan to return him?
How can I smuggle a terrorist into the United States? I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
You know,
yesterday was a big day in American history. A group of women finally met society's expectations to weigh 0 pounds. And also, Donald Trump figured out that when the Supreme Court tells him to do something, he can just ignore them, which is why I'm always saying the Supreme Court needs nukes, okay? That's way more effective than that little hammer. Because right now, it's been 5 days since they told Donald Trump to help bring back Kilmer Garcia after they, accidentally deported him to the mega prison in El Salvador. And it doesn't seem like anyone's in a rush to bring him back.
The Trump administration says it cannot return a Maryland man mistakenly deported to El Salvador. Trump officials argue that since Abrego Garcia is locked inside a prison in El Salvador, it's essentially not their problem anymore and they can't do anything about it.
But yesterday at the White House, Bukele said he didn't have the authority to release Garcia either.
I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
This is like every customer service call I've ever been on. Oh, I'm sorry, this is billing. You're looking for technical support. Let me transfer you. Hello, this is technical support. Oh, sorry, you need billing. Can someone just help me cancel my f***ing cable? Except for Comedy Central, which is a vital service for American society.
He's gonna get us respected again. And there's nothing the world respects more than a good old-fashioned trade war. So now that we're a few weeks into it, let's see how that's going over with the rest of the world, starting with China.
So if the United States wants to go in that direction of completely shutting itself out of the China market, be my guest.
Yeah, and China will lose the US market, which, as I've said, is 15%.
We don't care. We don't care.
Ooh, damn. I didn't know China also manufactured catty bitches. Ooh, I get it. Understandably, they're angry at us. But the important thing is that they respect us.
A viral AI-generated video is making fun of U.S.-China trade relations as tensions escalate.
Trump and Elon Musk and J.D. Vance making Nike sneakers. There are also viral videos of Trump sitting behind a sewing machine in a factory. All of this rife on Chinese social media.
Wow. This is scary. I did not think AI had the power to show Donald Trump doing skilled labor.
Vice President J.D. Vance is caught in a firestorm of his own making, calling the Chinese peasants.
To make it a little bit more crystal clear, we borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture. That is not a recipe for economic prosperity.
Oh, shit. He's really calling Chinese people peasants. Nobody likes to be called a peasant. Even legit peasants are like, actually, I consider myself more of an agricultural entrepreneur. But yeah, J.D. Vance called the Chinese peasants a couple weeks ago, and now that the news finally got to their villagers by donkey cart, they are pissed.
Tonight we are seeing China trading insults with the Vice President J.D. Vance in the latest knock against President Trump's trade war.
让美国那些乡巴佬们在中华民族5000年文明面前去哀鸣吧。
That went so hard. Oh no, are we the Drake in this beef? Are we the certified peasants?
They're the videos seen by millions of Americans. TikTokers claiming to work at Chinese factories that make high-end products and offering to sell them directly to Americans for much, much cheaper.
Products like Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton.
Do you like this bag or this? $2. $2. $2. $2. All in $2.
Yeah, good news, honey. I am getting you that Gucci bag for your birthday. But forget about the designer products, because these TikToks aren't just offering cheap Chanel bags. They're offering cheap everything.
Do you want to buy laundry pots? Do you want laundry capsule? Do you want laundry beads? One pot costs only 5 cents.
Just shipped customer-scented candles to US for only $2.
Do you need a house? We can build it for you in just 48 hours. Place an order, and we will deliver it to a country.
Good news, honey. I am getting you that prefabricated house for Memorial Day.